Behind me is my 2024 Tesla Model 3, and today I have a package from Henshaw where we're going to be installing a swivel mount for the Model 3 center screen. Here's what the packaging looks like. Opening it up, we have this foam packaging to protect during the shipment. QR code for the installation manual / video. Looks like we've got the tools necessary for the installation. Opening this up, we've got the plastic cover. Pretty close to the Model 3 current one. Definitely liking the packaging. Plastic cover. And this one looks to be the actual swivel for the display. So I'll quickly look at the instructions and figure out how to do the disassembly for the screen so that we can get this swivel mount installed. Finished watching the instruction video, and it looks like the first thing we got to do is take this part out. I forgot the most important part. We're going to go over to the vehicle here, and we're going to go over to safety, and we're gonna power off the car. Forgot to do that. That's the first step you need to do. Now once it's powered off, we're gonna unplug this. There's a clip that we need to push down. Now we're gonna have to take this adapter out, 2 screws. Now it looks like the sensor is out, and now we're gonna put the sensor on the proper one. And the good news is it will not fit properly if it's on the wrong way. So it only goes in one way for the holes to line up. Now I'll just put the screws back on to this other plastic cover, and I'm not sure why the car ended up powering on again, so let's just turn this off. Now I have the screws on, and this is actually like a fan in a way because it had some dust on it, and so I just blow it and the dust came out, and it's like a fan inside. Now what I have to do is I have to grab this, and with this we're just gonna take those 2 bolts out. There's 2 bolts in there which are pretty tight, super tight. So I'm just gonna grab another socket because I don't know why I don't have too much leverage with the short one, so I'll just grab a socket and take this out a lot quicker. Here I've got a 10mm socket, and then now we're just gonna take this out. Okay, 1 bolt out. There we go. And 2. Now it looks like we can just take the screen out, just like this. And we got to be careful so that we are able to unplug some of these cables. Another thing I need to take out now is this plastic cover. Now once that's out, I have access to the cables and I can easily pull these out. The screen is still off, which is good, so I'll just push down on the clip and then try to pull this connector off. There we go. Also gonna move the tools away so I don't crack the screen. There's a screen protector on it. This one's a bit difficult, this purple one. Maybe I'll use this, just give it a bit of a push on the clip. There we go. We can take these out just like that. So this is the original one, and then this is the aftermarket one. Pretty similar in color. I'm gonna take this, insert it in here, just like that. Take this cover and put it in so that the cables go through it like this. And then this goes in here. I do have this USB cable that goes underneath there, but it looks like that this part is going to be open, so I'm thinking I can even put this USB cable through here, so that way I can have a nice and cleaner install. Now we're gonna take those 2 bolts that we took out originally, these ones, and we're going to put them in here. Just move the screen here so it's out of the way, and I'll use my socket to do this a lot quicker. Then we're gonna grab this, put these 2 cables in. Now we're gonna plug this purple one in. There we go, clicks in. And then we're gonna plug in this black cable, which also clicks in. Then we'll put this on, and we need to tighten this to the screen using these screws that we originally took out. Did end up losing one of these Allen key star looking things, but good thing I have a lot of tools, so all I have to do is replace this with that, which is a T25, and then we can just tighten this up. Now we just put this screen on the mount, which is adjustable, as you guys could see there. I just have to tighten it. And then we grab these included bolts. Tighten it up. Then we'll get this one in. The screen seems to be installed just like this, so you can turn it. But I do have to admit, with the mount, the screen is now way closer to me than it was before. So keep that in mind. The screen comes closer to the driver when you have this on, but it does give you more space back here. I think it's super cool how it's tilted towards me. Now we're gonna have to plug this in, but before I do that, let's just quickly go over to the safety and power this off once again. I just can't believe this car doesn't want to stay powered off. And then we'll just do this. Oh, I think maybe because I'm also touching the screen, we got this that we have to plug in. Clicks into place, and it should click just like that. All right, so now everything's installed, and I have this that's coming there. When I adjust the screen, the cables are nicely adjusting with it. Perfect. And then I've got my USB here that I can plug in my wireless charger over here, because this is where kind of the plug is currently. But yeah, this is the swivel mount from Henshaw. I wish it could be able to kind of move back in a way, if that makes sense, but the screen definitely feels a lot bigger now when it's closer to me, I'll tell you that. Tesla's like this in a way. Yeah, this is definitely way nicer. Like, I mean, pretend you're the passenger, you're watching something, you turn it towards you and you have a way better visibility. Or you're the driver, you're just watching a movie or something like that, and it's angled towards you. Like, this is super cool. It's just I gotta get used to the point that the screen is closer to me now versus before. Let's say the radar detector is on, and I just adjust the screen. All I have to do is just turn the radar detector so that way it looks straight ahead, unlike the screen. Okay, so see here, that's straight. I just have to adjust the radar detector to look straight ahead. But yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Here's what it looks like from the outside, and then when I go over to this Model Y, you can see this is kind of how it looks OEM. It's just there's some extra accessories there you can see, but this is kind of the distance. Whereas now it is further away from the dash, which makes it closer to you, which in return makes the screen feel bigger. But that's, again, like I said, something I gotta get used to, but it looks pretty nice. Now what I gotta do is I do have to for sure keep all of this for the future. I don't want to throw these away. I want to keep all this OEM plastic so that later, if I decide I don't want this or I end up selling the vehicle, I can take the mount out and then put it as OEM. So yeah, guys, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks, Henshaw, for sending this out for a review. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.